great batik. That's awesome.
I want to congratulate President Udiono for the job he's doing, bringing people together.
Lovely shirt, Prime Minister.
An unprecedented opportunity to talk to each other without the presence of squadrons of minders.
Can we move out of the way, please?
That was when I ruled the world.
So far, at least, this has been a good APEC for Australia.
We are waiting for Prime Minister Harper and Prime Minister Tony Abbott.
It was a wicked and wild wind blew down the doors to let me in.
Can you explain the tardiness of your arrival at your first leaders' meeting and whether that was embarrassing at all?
We rushed in as quickly as we could.
Just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever wanted the king?
I'll deal with non-APEC issues in a minute.
So, another day that should have been dominated by diplomacy was instead spent defending his use of taxpayer money.
It's wedding season, kid.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
What do you like better, Christmas or wedding season? Wedding season?
Bingo.
Work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job. Come on, baby, and drop it.
Tony Abbott has confirmed he used taxpayers' funds to attend the weddings of former colleagues Sophie Mirabella and Peter Slipper.
I remembered that some 7 years ago I'd been to a couple of weddings, and so I went back and I checked. In order to avoid doubt, I paid the relevant money back.
Well, no doubt Peter Slipper could well be feeling aggrieved.
The wedding I attended was no social event. There were about 10,000 people at this event. It was more like a very high-powered gathering.
They're here because they want to believe they're in the presence of true love. That's why people come to weddings.
Well, let's talk about weddings. For heaven's sakes, it's a social function. What's a wedding that you can go to and what's a wedding you can't go to?
But I've never claimed any of the weddings I've been to.
Yep, well, you're not a politician.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Weddings are not work. The taxpayers did not contribute to my wedding.
First it was weddings, now it's sporting events.
Mr Abbott has admitted using taxpayer-funded entitlements to claim expenses for the Polypedal charity cycling ride and for an Ironman event in Port Macquarie.
Good on you, Tony. Keep it going.
Port Macquarie was a marginal seat, effectively, and I want to assure you that I don't go to marginal seats simply for sporting events. It takes me to towns and communities, sometimes hamlets, that very rarely see a politician.
If he chooses to participate in an Ironman event, that is, in my view, pretty clearly a personal issue, a personal expense.
Clearly there's definite scope for some serious investigation.
It emerged Labor's Mark Dreyfus had wrongly claimed $400 for a family skiing holiday.
It's also been revealed Queensland Labor MP Bernie Ripoll enjoyed several stages of the Tour de France during a taxpayer-funded study tour to inspect the country's bicycle infrastructure.
And there's a few who might, just a few, very few, who might abuse the system. You always need to take those out.
Make it absolutely publicly available, every expense that members of Parliament incur, and then they'll be very careful.
I'm not proposing to change the system.
Hell of a season, pal.
Hell of a season.